Well, hello, fine ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream, another week, another Monday. And we're going to continue with the Kaiju. Now, today, I think I'm going to work on the sky. I'm thinking right now, because we worked on the sea last time, and the sky is still kind of... sky and maybe the airplanes. Or probably just the sky. But I'm going to do it in a separate layer. I'm going to lock this, because... Not this, because I don't want to... destroy everything I've done so far. I'm probably going to go over part of the picture to draw the sky. So I've got some references here. Hello, industrial light again. Industrial media, Chase. Hell, oh, always hell. Always. How are you doing? Let's start. I don't know if I want to use these colors that I had here. I'm gonna go in real quick. So the trail, that might be better to be smoke. I mean, it's illustrative that way, so it could be okay. But maybe not. So I've got a lot of colors, and I might darken. I might just darken the... I'm going to use this brush for now. Very loose. Slow work day. You leaving after next week? No, I'm leaving on... it's in 2 weeks. Yeah. I mean, yeah, after next week, technically, yeah. On Thursday, February 2nd. Technically. Not sure yet, but that's when the ticket is. And depending on a lot of factors... If a lot of planets will align, yes. If I don't get too upset before that. Cough, cough. But yeah, that would be the plan. That would be the plan. So, we'll see. Darker here, maybe. Okay, so it should still be inclined. I don't know if it necessarily feels like that now because I've got... This is almost horizontal. I mean, to a degree it does. I gotta tilt it. I gotta tilt the sky a little bit. Otherwise, it's not gonna look like that. I have to tilt the sky. The skies. So, probably gonna add something a little lighter also here and there. Man, it's really raining hard here. It's raining hard. Hallelujah, it's raining hard. Yep. So, gonna make this guy one sky, two skies, uniform. Both sides now. Now that's okay if it's that light. I guess it's fine. I do want some bluish in the sky too. Kind of looks cloudy, kind of stormy, something like that. Would probably work. Let's see if my YouTube chat works. Yes, it would seem to be working. Also, for some reason, the quality on YouTube it's much worse than Twitch. Wonder why. Anyway. So, to those of you who are on YouTube, just me for now. If you're seeing this later, live streams are usually better on Twitch, apparently, in terms of bitrate and overall quality. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, I've been having problems with YouTube live streams. You mean like with your stream? Or also these? I'm gonna have to go over the planes and then find them back again. So yeah, sky and planes today. I know it doesn't make much sense because I should technically do the wings before the planes, but they're very much undefined right now, so I don't know. Some of these colors are pretty much useless. I'm not even remotely gonna try to use them. Remotely. All streams, massive buffering and quality problems. It was just me, but I've seen other people complain too. Well, I must just be YouTube. Yeah, I think you actually mentioned it last time. When we were doing the challenge, probably. What was it? Well, hopefully they can fix them. Although it seems like they're more interested in just doing, in improving their short services for now. Tilted. But yeah, I'm going to draw through because reasons. It just looks better instead of just trying to go around the edges, and then I'll remove and erase those parts. Shorts do big numbers. I see them constantly raking views and likes. Yeah, they do. Even mine. I mean, I don't have a big channel, but I've got thousands of views on those admittedly controversial shorts. Too dark, too dark. Let's keep it later. No, don't do that. I should probably work in the tail a little bit as well. Now, what am I gonna do here? I may use a different brush at some point also. I mean, technically I should do it lighter to play around with the silhouette, but it is lighter than the monster in any case. I mean, I would have to go with this dark, so that's not going to happen. I don't think. Maybe a little skies in here. This color. I mean, I'm probably not even going to erase all of the atmosphere because it's a little dusty, maybe. I don't know. A little dusty. supposed to be dark and threatening to a degree, but not too much. And again, later we're gonna just open these back up. It's important when drawing the clouds to add areas where the light's just shooting in to the scene. Like there are areas in the clouds that are just holes basically. So and it kind of looks like crap this way, but it's still better than what I had before. I've always had trouble getting skies that I look like decent skies. Admittedly, I did not paint enough skies. It's something I should probably try to do a little more. I've got this little annoying cuff that's persisting. It's less than before, it's almost gone, but sometimes it's so very, very annoying. Yeah, I'm probably gonna connect this here. And maybe darken this part. Not exactly sure what kind of sky I want to have back there, but I think using the colors that I already have in is going to be a better bet. Yeah, I don't want to go too light. Something like that. It's gonna have to feel like there is, like the clouds are kind of coming forward a little bit. But not this way. Because, funny enough, there is a perspective to the clouds as well. So technically, it's like, so it's the same thing, right? If this is the tilt, and more or less, I should probably lower the C over there, and I'm actually gonna do it. If that's the tilt, so we got perspective that's like this for the sky, basically. And so obviously things in the distance are going to be very, very narrow, and then as they get, oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. As they get closer, they kind of become larger, so you see more of the bottom rather than the side of the clouds. That would be the whole thought behind it. It's very apparent if you look at the sky over a very large distance. Cloudy sky. You do tend to see more of the bottom of the clouds are closer to you because you're, well, underneath, and more of the side of the clouds are farther away. I know it's obvious for some people, but it's a mistake that's done very, very, very often, unfortunately, when painting skies or tiles or anything, actually, that's in perspective. Trying to cut. I'm try to cut through this because I don't want this. Yeah, sure. This neither. But I don't want this to happen. Where's my other window? Oh, there you go. So I don't want this to feel like there is a continuation between the sky and the monster. So this should, what if I cut it? No. Let me start cleaning it up a little bit. Let me, what am I gonna do? Erase? Yes. I'm gonna erase this. Yeah, probably have to lower the opacity a lot and just go over the monster. Even if I don't see it, I'm just gonna trust that it works. Benefit of working digitally. If this wasn't digital, I would use masking fluid or something. Where's the spooky emperor? Is he heating that girl's DMs up? I don't know. Baby's still sleeping. Some people are sleeping in today. You know who I'm referring to. I mean, the person knows. Okay, it's not looking too bad. Together here, here. Yeah, those crystals there need some slight rearrangement. Also, but anyway, let's continue. And I'm gonna keep drawing over this again and again and again and again until the sky's done. The planes are obviously not going to be covered by the clouds. Let me switch to triangle brush actually now. So I like the fact that the clouds, I mean, they should look a little more undefined, but that might be a little too much, so. Cross is also probably not a good idea. So this is looking strange. One way to punch the holes into the cloudscape is to do an area and then add a lighter part within and then a lighter still part within it to make it look like it's like something shining through, but it's got to be surrounded by darker areas, the sort of a fade through. Unreal, to express it better. Oh, I covered my reference. That's bad. It is kind of random in the end, so it's just about shape designing some of these. But they still need to have some sort of sense. It is random, but not completely. There is a science to it. I'm obviously not going to get into the whole cumulus stratus blah blah thing because that would be insane. Just do know there are different types of clouds, and these are generic clouds. just generic clouds. And they do tend to look a little darker as they get closer, obviously, for atmospheric perspective. So this part would probably be darker than that. some banding going on here. Probably. As for the random colors that I have here, I guess they're just what they are, random colors. Appearing in the clouds because of acid rain, I don't know. Whatever it is. I'm finding that this brush makes things a little too smooth compared to the other. That leaves probably because of the spacing, a little more grain. I think. And this might even be enough. I don't know about that. Not super convinced by this corner, which is gonna have to be darker in any case. Like the wings are gonna be darker. They're technically coming a little towards us, where this wing is. So, probably use this brush to chip away and make some of these shapes a little more defined. Hello, Saman. Welcome. Welcome back to our fine stream. How are you doing, my friend? Did you have a good weekend? As you can see, we're trying to work on some clouds here. And sadly, I didn't do extensive work on clouds, so it's kind of complicated. I know I'm covering part of the picture. As I said before, I'm going to erase the things that I've done on the other layer. I always try to use to lock the previous layers and use another one when doing something destructive as this, because I'm too afraid of losing my progress. Honestly. I like the bug wings. Cool. Yeah. I mean, they're a little out of place, I guess, but, you know, kaijus with S, they tend not to have much sense overall, so, like, why not adding something extremely out of place? Extremely wacky. What happens if I erase the tail right now? Oh god. That's gonna need some work. I might just... Let me just real quick keep the shape. Probably something like that. Just keep it here. And here. A little darker. I don't know if I want to add more defined clouds or just leave them. Oh, oops. Okay, can't see the chat. Hold on. Alright. I did a lot of farm work. It's that time of the year where you have to cut the old branches of trees so they can stay healthy for next year. Oh yeah. I am familiar. I am familiar with that. Well, I'm happy it went well. I think we do it a little later here, around February, to, you know, to let them grow better in spring, because it's still pretty cold. It's actually snowing in my mom's place, so. that was all. I hope you guys had a great weekend too. I guess my weekend was okay. Nothing eventful. What did I do? Oh, I've been working on some figure drawing, like comics type of drawing. It was pretty fun. In fact, using comics as a I wouldn't say a reference, but kind of an inspiration for figure drawing is not a bad idea, usually. You know what? I think this should stay dark. Maybe the wing is gonna have a rim or something. I still have sniffles, unfortunately. And this is going to be lighter. Got this. Okay, I'm going to shoot through. And then also, because otherwise, if I don't do it here, it's going to be very different. In fact, I think those clouds there are a little too dark now. That I have that kind of weird lighter sky, so I'm going to lighten them up ever so slightly. Maybe not like that. Something like this. And also this. They can't be the same value as the what difference, jeez. They cannot be the same value as the ones that are closer to us. Obviously. Should probably shoot through this. And here, this is too much. This is also supposed to be a little more consistent. I don't know if I might want to rearrange this here now. I'm going to leave a little outline there, I don't mind. Except not this. This is fine, that is not. I can even redo the spines later if I need. Oops. I should probably get 100% eraser because I'm leaving behind traces with this. Just a little bit. The wing is here, probably, possibly. Yeah. I mean, as long as I have a reasonable amount of stuff that. Oh, oops! No, I won't do that. I might even just leave the clouds as they are. The only problem is that I have two identical shapes here, and I don't like it. So let me. I think I should probably. I want to connect this here and darken. It's still very much lighter than the rest, so. Now, one thing that really bothers me, or two things. One is this. I don't want to change. Yeah, I don't like this thing here. So how can I? Let's see, maybe I can expand it downwards. Okay, this is better. This is a little better. And this is probably a little too stark of a contrast. So. That feels weird. Because there is, yeah, this one should probably darken here. Oh, hello, Emperor Cheese. Welcome. Greetings. We're trying to draw clouds today, as you can probably tell. And trying to make them behave well in perspective. Sounds like painting stripes on a tiger, doesn't it? Kind of. He hath returned, yes. He hath returned. I can't help thinking about a snake if I do that. When I see that. He hath returned. Or Daffy Duck. So in the closer clouds, it seems like the lightest light is against the darkest dark. So instead of doing this, you could do something like that. And fades. No. I'm gonna leave it as it is, probably. No, I can't really decide. There's still something bothering me from those left-hand clouds. Can you do this on an actual canvas? Did you study actual painting? This specifically, no. I mean, maybe very slowly, like it takes me a year or something. But the problem that I have traditionally is that I cannot do all these. This is not possible. What I'm doing now is not possible traditionally. You're gonna get an insane amount of paint on the canvas. So I did study actual traditional painting. I can do portraits and figure studies in paint, in oils and gouache. Not so much in acrylics, I don't like them. But illustration, probably not. Okay, to be fair, I did. Is this still on? Let me see if I can show it. easeljourneys.net. No, I'm not really using the site anymore. I'm just maintaining it for the email. But I did do a traditional illustration. Again, I'm sorry, this is really bad, but it's from 2014 or 2015. So this is I actually shot a maquette. This is not very large. That's why it's so chunky, and that's why it's so like it's very weird. Like it looks like several images pasted together, which is what it is. But this is an actual painting done in oils on board in 2015-ish, something like that. So yes, I can do this, sort of. Not as well as the digital one, though, because it's complicated. So, looks like an 80s fantasy movie. Yes, I know. And I was doing landscape painting too. I mean, this is bad composition. I apologize, but again, this is also 2015-ish. This is something that I've done. I have it's an actual painting. I have it here. It's 20 by 16. This is canvas. This is not, and it's all made up. Basically, no reference, unless you mean maybe the front part with the birch trees. That I think I used a reference for. The rest I didn't. So it's very much made up, like Bob Ross stuff. So that's my traditional stuff. So as for doing something like this, I don't think I would be able to. I mean, yeah, I could, again, over time, probably I can do something, but it's just more convenient to do it digitally. So I would mess up the canvas very easily. Very quickly, especially in oils. It actually looks good. You must have improved too. Have you tried lately? No, because I have to set up things. I actually have my table all wrapped up, a drawing table where I used to paint illustrations. Because it takes time, like just the time it takes to set up brushes and then clean them up. That's a long time. I can just sit down here and paint this thing if I have 10 minutes, but I cannot do it with oils because you cannot leave the brushes out to die, basically. Have you seen those videos on YouTube where they do 80s renditions of movies using AI art? No, I have not. Anyway, I also have other traditional paintings that I've done, mostly landscape studies. And I would like to get back into it, but probably not in the short term. Like, I don't think I'll be able to do it. It's still a lot of stuff to carry around. Like, for example, in Japan, I have half of my painting gear. I have my Stay Wet palette and the easel, but here I have my paints, and it's like 5 pounds of paints or something like that. Maybe not 5 pounds. I mean, maybe in 10 pounds actually. I think it's 10 pounds of paints in a toolbox, and it's a lot of weight to carry around. So now I don't think I'm gonna take them with me. I'll probably be better off buying some new paints and just taking the brushes. It's a matter of convenience. It's not just for the Control-Z. It's because it's literally easier to just do the painting physically in digital paint, because you just do it. You don't have to set up. The worst part of traditional oils especially is setting up. Or actually, no, it's cleaning up, not setting up, because the paint dries, right? It destroys brushes and everything else it's sticking to. I asked because a comic book artist is learning how to paint, and it looks fun. It is fun. It is very fun. In fact, it's very good for the brain, much so than digital painting. Traditional painting is very chill, and I would recommend it to anybody, honestly. It's just a very good way to spend your time. Even if you don't come up with something nice, it doesn't matter. Okay, I think I am going to keep the sky as it is for now, and I'm gonna work on the planes. Or not, wait, let me do the tail first. Let me do, oh. Yes, I have to erase this also. Once I erase this, I'll work it. Tail. The other part of the tail, that is. Because this is also tail. I'm going to clean up the edges later, maybe. Anyway, traditional analog painting is something I would like to get back to. And even drawing. I mean, I haven't been drawing traditionally in a long time. Because in fact, I built a tabletop easel here, or tabletop drawing table board. But I made it at the wrong angle and I cannot adjust it because the pieces are too short. And so now I'm stuck with it. I have to fix it, but it's always cold and rainy. So, laziness wins. Hey, Alessandro, hello. Yes, anyway, Saman, I'm also against AI art. Depends on what you mean by fixed. I just don't like the idea of being replaced by a machine. Literally, in my creative endeavor, I don't care about physical stuff. I'm more than glad to have a robot lift heavy stuff for me, but yeah, well, I have probably spent a considerable amount of time complaining about it now, so everybody knows my stance on it. Regrettably, I guess, I don't know. Nemo, Italian actress Gina Lollobrigida passed away today. Oh, really? I mean, she was like 200, what? I didn't even know she was still alive. She had like, what, 6 husbands or something like that? Like very young husbands. That was kind of a joke. And she was all made of plastic at this point, so whatever. I mean, we gotta go at some point, right? I think she spent a long life. Long enough. No offense to the family, obviously. It's always sad, but I mean, come on, really, she had like 200 years or something at this point. She was 245 years old. Yes, she was. Nice. She was pretty good looking 100 years ago. Hey, time passes for everybody. So, all right, now I'm thinking I'm gonna have to lower the C here a little bit. All this probably gonna go a little lower because actually no, all of it. Oh, right. Okay, it's enough. That should be enough. These are obviously a little too dark now. They're standing out a little too much. But we can fix them. Ooh, no, not like that. Something like that could work. May she rest in peace. She reminds me of Rita Hayworth. Possibly. I have to admit, a lot of actresses of older times, in my head, are kind of the same. Like they had a, I wouldn't say a standard look, but kind of. In the old days. Ye oldies. Oh, I said I would work in the planes and I'm back working on the damned monster. Bear with me just a little longer. There you go. No. This is darker than that? Oh. And it's gonna have a crocodilian tail or something, maybe. Maybe Rita had longer hair though. Gina always had her fairly short. I did a classical style from the 40s, 60s, pretty cool. Preferred a long, luscious. I guess it's luscious locks. Never seen that word. Talking about getting married. Allowed one of my uncles have three. What? Oh, right. Yeah, we didn't do that here. It's forbidden to have more than one wife or husband over here, understandably so. I mean, having one wife is already a big tragedy. Imagine having more. No, Chase, in Catholicism, it's not possible to marry more than one person. Despite what some denominations in America might think. I would say someone don't do it. I would say anybody don't do it. Getting married is a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Nobody should get married anymore. Not with how things are nowadays. If they change, maybe reconsider, but with especially men, like with the little protection they get from the law in case something goes wrong, I really don't recommend it. It's a bad idea to get married nowadays. Hello, Kim. No, I'm not biased. It's not just me. It's a bad idea. Anyone with a little bit of brain would tell you it's a bad idea to get married nowadays. If you're a man. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Bias or non-bias, the cards are playing against us. So there is no benefit, really. No benefit at all. Just a lot of pain. Welcome to a very positive conversation. Yes, it is positive. I am positing the fact that getting married is a terrible idea. How is that not positive? I'm trying to help people. Talking them out of the worst decision they could take in their lives. Yeah, it's people. People are bad nowadays. Most people, in any case. There are good people, but they're very hard to find, unfortunately. I'm one of the bad people, so I know. God, I don't think this is a good idea to have this thing here. It's actually very bad. I'm gonna move it. Not there. Actually, you know what? Let me move it just like that. Something like that probably works. It's not common because getting sorry, more than one wife had laws in our religion like you must be of the right age to be financially, I guess you mean stable. Yes. Nemo is spreading positivity by warning his viewers of making horrible mistakes. That's right. AI will replace that. Do what? Conversations? It's already doing that. Look at Chat GPT, GTP. I always get confused between GTP and GPT. I'm gonna say both. Doesn't matter. Why do they have to choose such a dumb name? Oh, marriage. Okay. Yes. Probably. I mean, they're trying to do that in the country that I always mention, as we saw. People have AI girlfriends and soon-to-be wives, probably, in that country. So. I'm going to increase the amount of mist here, and I probably just wanna tilt the sea ever so slightly. I'm like mid-exam, so yeah. When I'm home, I can't be bothered to do much more than things that make me clear my mind instead of watching streams. Yeah, understandable. That is very understandable. It must be a stressful time. But thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. I can understand what I did here, unfortunately. So, let's try to speculate a little bit. One little bump at a time. Probably becoming a little more rounded as it goes towards the top. Topwards. Ha! Guy made an AI girlfriend use ChatGPT to program it. He had to wait. I lost it. To delete her because she became uninterested in him. It's not a joke. Okay. You know, I've been getting into animation a lot recently, I know. Maybe we can do something with it as a business venture. No. Just no. No, because I cannot animate and I don't have money for business ventures, unfortunately. In fact, I've got even less money recently, so... Unfortunately, I'm not the right person for starting a new business venture recently. Especially not an animation. I would probably do something like a gas station if I had to. So definitely not something art related. Not now. Probably the worst time to invest into art, into something new, like you're not already doing. I know it's fun. I know it's fun, but it's gotta be, you know, it's gonna get you money. So if it's a business, and I don't think animation is gonna get you any money nowadays. Like zero, probably. Like indie stuff, the amount of work you need to get something out of it, probably not. No, I would say it's almost impossible. But I might be a naysayer. I don't know. Don't let me. Oh, have a good dinner, Kim. Don't let me dissuade you. Jeez. I mean, if you were to tell me, oh, let's make a game or something, maybe. I don't really have much time for that. But maybe I could do something like that, but not animation. That's a bad idea. Bad idea. Trust me. Especially if we're just two people. Even if you do the concepts and you animate. I wouldn't do animation as freelancing. If anything, it's just to study gravity dynamic. I meant to use a personal project for games, film, things that are for us, not to other people. Okay, well that's not business then. It's just like a study thing. I can do that. When you say, well, I mean, at least for me, when you say business, it's like, okay, let's have a capital, let's invest in something, let's start a company and stuff like that. That's why I don't think it's a good idea. But if it's just for studying, yeah, animation is great in terms of reward for study and so on. The dynamism. But I mean, you could say the same thing of comic books. I was saying it before when you were not here yet. Like, comic books are great to study art from. Like, arguably the best draftsman in terms of pure drawing work in the comic book industry. Because it requires such a high level of understanding of composition, perspective, pure drawing, anatomy, whatnot. So that is business, because what if it shoots off? No, it's not business, because I have a different mindset. If I do business, I have to think about the profit. Otherwise, it's not a business. If you don't think about profit, it's not business. And how can it shoot off if it's just a side project like that? I've had ideas like that in the past. Maybe I can make some games like this for fun, and then maybe I can... No. Unless you have the business mindset, it's not going to work. 100%. Already tried that. You can do something for fun, yes. You can do like a webcomic or something, and you can say, okay, well, if it takes off, fine. but it still requires a level of dedication that is not like, okay, I'm gonna do this today and then again in 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month or forever. That cannot work, unfortunately. It's just how things are. I mean, unless you are like very lucky in that 1 in a million that happens to post one drawing and some drunk director sees it and wants to make a movie out of it. No, that's not realistic. It's necessary to stay grounded about this. Making money with art is really hard, and it's almost impossible that you do it by accident. Like, you cannot take a project you work on once a month and then make millions out of it. Again, unless you're that lucky, but it's like being struck by a meteor or something, then it's probably not going to happen. It would be nice, but I don't believe it can happen, personally. Nemo confirmed for reading Art of the Deal. What? Is it an actual book? Or... what he's talking about is probably a passion project. Yeah. Yeah, passion projects are fun and nice. I will still not have time for that either in any case right now. I don't even know if I will be able to stream in 2 weeks from now, so... I'm sadly not ready or available for projects of any kind, be it business or else. Or otherwise, not or else, otherwise. I wish it did, though. They definitely help in webbing out into other projects, and who knows, you may become invested in it, and who knows. Are you planning not to stream at all? I am planning not to stream at all. Or in fact, I will not stream at all unless my other computer works. And if the computer works, it's not guaranteed that we'll be able to stream. It's a computer from 2016. So I don't even know if I will be able to stream at all. And at what time? Because I'm not home alone. Like, try to stream with 2 kids screaming from the bottom of their lungs. And that's probably not going to be pleasant. So... unfortunately I have to work in the other times when they're not there, like in the morning and day. Then I have to pick them up, and then they would have to go to sleep. But they do not necessarily go to sleep when you want. So, or at least they should in normal households probably. So I don't know if I will be in the capacity to stream. Depending on technology and depending on people that are around the house. So I don't know. I am considering the fact that it might not be possible at all for some time. So I don't know. Wait, you mean stream it all indefinitely? No, not indefinitely, until I find a solution. Which might take some time because it requires a time investment and a money investment. So I might have to get either a graphics card that is compatible with my old system, or accept the fact that my laptop will burn out if I use it for streaming. Because the laptop is unfortunately not able to do that. I already tested it, and it cannot even record anything. In fact, I tried to do it on with Cheese on Discord some time ago, and it was catching fire almost. It was very hot and noisy, so the laptop cannot stream. The other depends on many factors. Like, is it still working? I don't know, because my wife ripped off the graphics card. I don't know if she broke something when she did so. So I don't even know if the graphics card is still going to work. I have it here. I have to take it there. Hopefully they're not going take it from me at the customs. But yeah, it's unfortunately something that I am aware of, the fact that maybe I will not be able to stream it all for I don't know how long. She ripped it up, yes. She didn't, or I didn't tell her to do it, but for me it's like automatic. I don't even think about it. When I see it, I know it. She pulled it out of the case, the motherboard, and she didn't like lower the stopper, and so the stopper broke. Not ripped it off, yeah, like pulled it out of the computer. Yes, not ripped it. It ripped because it's like ripping. It's like, you know what I mean. Sorry, it's an Italian speech here because that's how we say it. Ripped it out, maybe instead of ripped it out, not ripped off. No apologies, I'm drawing. So I don't know if it's broken or something. It could be, and if it is, there is just no chance I'll be able to stream with the current gear I have. So I don't know. I'll have to find a way to do it, and that's gonna take time, weeks, maybe months. I don't know. Okay, I don't like the excuse me, how these spikes are looking here. They are a little too similar in shape. Okay, tail. Kind of looking okay-ish. Okay, top part of the tail. Huh. Yes. So I guess I can merge them, mix. I'm gonna have to use the snapping turtle's tail as a reference. It's pretty interesting, actually. It's still got spikes to some degree. Hopefully you can fix it when you get there, man. I felt that when you said ripped. Yeah, literally ripped. That's why I said ripped. I realized ripped off is something different. But ripped is like, I told her, pull it out. And it was night, because it was night here. It was morning there. I'm like, can you send me my graphics card? Because I was planning on using it on my new computer. Because I wanted to save money. And so she tried, and she says, it doesn't come out. I'm like, okay, pull. And then she pulled, and it just came out. But and she said a piece broke off, and I was like, okay, that was probably the stopper that I forgot to tell you. You had to lower it before you take it out. But hopefully the motherboard is not damaged, because otherwise I gotta get a new computer if I want to stream there, and I don't have the money for that. That would be extremely annoying. I realized it was partly my fault. Because that's something I do automatically. Like, if I know I have to take out a graphics card, I feel resistance, and I'm like, okay, there's got to be a stopper. She didn't think so, because she's not tech savvy, let's say so. And so what happened. Freaking fortunately. I am sure the graphics card is perfectly fine. I did not check it. I should probably do it, but whatever. To be fair, that's kind of your fault. Yeah, it's kind of my fault, so. Why would I ask her to pull out the GPU? Because I needed it. And the GPU was not here in Italy, it was in Japan. So I asked her to send the GPU. And she did. Somehow. Even if I got it 6 months later. It literally 6 months and 9 days later. After she sent it. Whatever. If it doesn't work, I will figure it out. Maybe I'll get an older GPU used and try to use the computer. And again, I don't know if a PC will be able to handle it, but I think it's mostly the laptop's issue. Like, it's the laptop. It's not just that it's old, because I have a friend here who streams with a 2013 computer, and it's perfectly fine. So. Go back to the... No, I will not go back to the planes because we're running out of time. So... Probably got rid of too much. Yeah, too much there. Yeah, I still have a little bit of volume here to save. Okay, I can probably just chip away the creature here. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to start in the planes. Let's just clean up the sky a little bit. I'm probably even going to show it, not show it, leave it where it is. Maybe I can start working on the wings a little bit. Oh no, I do have the tail here, the other part of the tail. So, in fact, I'm probably going to use triangle brush. It seems to be the most useful. What does the G in GPU stand for? Yeah, graphics processing unit, I think is the name. We said the same thing altogether. Yes, it's graphics processing unit. Oh, no. Should I? No, I'm not gonna. Well, maybe just a little darker outline. It's still probably considerably darker than everything else in the sky, so. This is internet bullying. Don't fight on who knows what a GPU means, please. Silly boys. No, no. Now this, sadly, is starting to look like a different color. Yeah, well, the way the tail looks is a little rigid. It's not very tailish, probably, but whatever. Let's take it as if it's okay. In fact, it probably has less mist than the lower counterpart here. Probably. Have you seen TFW no GF? What? No. I don't know what that means. It's just a lot of acronyms. Okay. Anyway, time to go here. That's good. Good. Yes. Little tongue twister. I've got some good progress in. But pretty happy with where it's going. I'm gonna finish the tail. Probably do the planes tomorrow. Might actually add a little more detail to this lower part of the tail. And yes, thanks everybody for joining today. Thanks Chase, Kim, and Saman. And hope you guys have a good day. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.